headline in the paper, starters come and go. Should have been starters come and go and come back. Sometimes go again, sometimes come back again. Danny Warfel got benched one time. Y'all knew that, didn't you? In his freshman year he got benched. Came back, okay? But anyway, pretty good practice. Guys are hustling. Guys threw the ball around and passed scale pretty well. Team period with a little pass rush, we worked very good. But anyway, it's coming along, and the players are trying. They're trying hard. That's all you can ask. We're coming around.
Have you noticed Bryson Allen Williams much?
You know, I've been with half the team on this side, some of the other coaches on that side. I think he's been on the other side most of the time. So they're all doing well in there. Yeah, he seems to be doing well.
Defensive players seem to feel like there's no way there's going to be a repeat performance by them.
I don't think so. I don't think we could. Well, obviously we can't play much worse. We gave up more yards than any team in school history. So we got nowhere to go but up, which is going to be a positive. But even at that, you know, offensively, if we'd played well at the end of some games, we would have been okay also. So it was team losses, and it's history. And when you lose a lot, you try to learn from it and don't repeat it. So hopefully that's what we'll do.
North Carolina's defensive players are saying much the same stuff. They had a bad year last year. Do you expect them to be particularly motivated?
Oh, I think they'll be much better. Oh, yeah, they'll be much better. They'll be better prepared. Gene Chizik's got a track record of being an excellent defensive coordinator. There's no question about that. And their offense, I think somebody said they returned 10 starters. Man, that's a lot of dudes on one offense. So they know what they're doing. We got to really play well to beat those guys. I think everybody knows that. And we're an unknown bunch. I mean, we got guys out there that have never played too much. So, but they can play, and they just got to go prove they can.
Anybody impress your quarterback today?
Oh, they all threw a lot of good ones in there. Yeah, they all do some good work. They've all studied pretty hard, and sort of know where to do it. Obviously, we get in the team period, and the protection is not quite as good, and we don't look as good. So we got to get pass protection solidified. Okay.
Hey, Vegas, a sportsbook now has you guys even with Georgia to win the East.
You're kidding me.
No,
man.
Would you listen to what they have to say?
No,
8-5.
I would say when you look like you guys look at, Georgia would be the favorite in our side. But that doesn't mean a lot. Heck, they had us last year. That was not a smart pick last year. But you know. So you can't pay a lot of attention to what the media says. You guys know that. You've read enough articles by a bunch of dummies to know that, don't you? Not that any of you are dummies occasionally, but that
Thank you.
Present company excluded, right?
We all have opinions. Yeah, opinions are just what they are. And I love the story about they asked the prophet of the village, what's going to happen this year? And he was never wrong, because his answer was maybe so and maybe not. And he was always right. So somebody asks you how we're going to do, maybe real good, maybe not so good, we're going to play and find out. And about everybody's like that, just about everybody.
At the teleconference yesterday, you mentioned the possibility of a future game against Duke.
Yeah, I heard they were talking about that.
How close is that?
I don't know. You have to ask Coach Tanner and Coach Charles Waddell is sort of our schedule maker. But there was some talk about that. And if we play Duke and get a good paycheck for both schools, you know, Duke leads the overall series in South Carolina. I read that, 24-16?
By a good bit.
Like that, by a good bit. And so if we could play them, I think it'd be a good game up there. But that's just my opinion.
Are they talking home and home series or
no, Charlotte game. Just Charlotte game.
Charlotte game.
Yeah,
Okay.
Charlotte game.
All right.
Every now and then, you know. Okay. All right, come and go. Starters come and go and come back.